Hi, my name is Ed Smith, and in this video I'm going to show you how to cut a whole chicken into 2 boneless halves. It makes for a delicious piece of meat, and I think you should learn to do it. Let's get started. First, remove the wishbone. If you're not familiar with that process already, there's another video in this series that'll help. Next, cut away the wings at the joint between the drum and the flat sections. Just extend the wings, nick the skin, then pop and cut between that junction. After that, we're taking off the breast part by slicing just to the left of the breastbone and gradually cutting away the meat from the carcass, using the bone and rib cage as a guide. It's really just the same as removing a breast from a chicken normally, just this time you take care to leave it attached to the leg. A slightly tricky task first time around is to find the joint between the wing and the carcass and cut in between. You can then work down the breast, cutting it away from the carcass before popping the leg joint out and cutting that section away too. There you go. Let's repeat that on the other side. Remove the breast, carefully cutting it away from the rib cage, then cut between the wing joint and carcass, then along the breast so that comes away, but leaving intact the skin that joins the breast and leg portions. Pop out the thigh joint and remove the leg portion completely. That leaves you with the carcass for stock and 2 half birds. You could cook those portions with bone in. They're excellent marinated, then roasted or grilled over flames, but for a deliciously juicy and easy to eat cut, I like to remove the leg bones and then brine the meat before pan frying it, per my recipe in Peckish. The process of removing these bones will feel a little bit of a fiddle to begin with, but second and third time around it's easy. Essentially all we're doing is cutting the bones out of the chicken. It doesn't have to be perfect, but to leave as much meat on the portion as possible, you basically need to use the tip of a knife to cut and scrape either side of the various bones. Remove the tip of the drumstick, slicing around the bone where it thins to cut the tendons, then giving it a sharp tap. That should break the bone and then it's easy to cut through. Then cut and scrape either side and under the thigh bone until you reach the joint. Once you can see most of the bone, just push the tip of the knife underneath the bone and slide out like that. Scrape down until you reach the articulation, then move the drumstick, slicing it open at the thickest part, scraping around the bone, putting the tip of the knife underneath, just lifting it away from the flesh before scraping again to the articulation and cutting it away. Done. That's it. I hope you found it helpful. You probably came here via the QR codes in my cookbook, Peckish. If you didn't, take a look at that book. It is a book solely using chicken as the main ingredient, winning ideas for dinner every day of the week. Some projects, some simple ideas, all very tasty. Take a look.